First, if you want to venture out of this video, please like, subscribe, follow, share, comment. This is an interesting topic we're covering today. It's about Assembly Bill 1333, introduced by Assembly Member Rick Chavez Zabur from Assembly District 51, which covers the areas of West Hollywood, Beverly Hills, and local areas. This is something that's going to spark a lot of controversy, okay? I've read the bill, not entirely, but on its main points, and what it states is that we got to reclassify self-defense in California. What does that mean? That means if somebody comes into your homes, a perpetrator tries to commit a felony, tries to rob your house, threatens you, and if you do not de-escalate the situation or flee or run away from that perpetrator, that means you can possibly get convicted for a felony yourself as the protector of your home. That means you can't shoot the person, you can't assault the person, so on and so forth. Pretty much a lot of left-wingers are saying we got to de-escalate the situation, you know, and what does that mean? Hey, don't shoot me, please go back. You know, you came to the wrong house. No, if the person came to your house, they're there to rob you, to kill you, or do whatever they got to do. And if you can't protect your family by shooting the person, what does this bill even mean? What does this bill even mean? I mean, this was the only thing left in California for people to protect their homes, and now they're telling you you can't even do that. So the current state law says that homicide is justifiable when it's committed in defense of habitation, property, or person against someone who intends to commit a felony or intends to enter a home with violence, okay? It would also add a series of circumstances in which homicide is not justifiable, including when a person was outside of their home and knew that using force like to cause death or great bodily injury could have been avoided with complete safety by retreating, okay? If you know somebody's there to hurt you, okay, and you don't retreat, you can get convicted with felony, where you can get convicted of manslaughter, you can get convicted of first-degree murder to a perpetrator who's there to kill you, your family, to rob your house, or to do anything, whatever the reason they're there for. So under this new proposed legislation, homicide would no longer be justifiable when committed in defense of property or habitation alone, okay? So before, if somebody comes into your workspace, your office, your personal property, your home, and they threaten you in some way, shape, or form, you can kill the guy and get away with it. And when I say get away, I don't mean in the fact that you wanted to kill that person. Nobody wants to kill anybody. But the only time they do, okay, is when somebody comes and threatens you or your family. I mean, any logical individual, that's the first reaction they're going to have, okay, to defend their home. And defending is not only by shooting somebody. We have to understand that as well. Okay, it's also by fighting with the person or finding, you know, a piece of pen next to you and stabbing the person in the freaking neck to protect your home and your kids at time of any scenario, and time of robbery or at time of whatever they're for, especially with all these crimes going on in Los Angeles and LA County. I was just reading the newspaper the other day. There was 7 home invasions, I believe, in the Woodland Hills area during the same day. Same day. I mean, if that's not dangerous, then what is? If you can't protect that, then what can you protect? And California is just trying to simply take away from that. Gavin Newsom is complaining that he's unpopular. Gavin Newsom thinks that he's not going to be able to run for president because he's unpopular. This is the reason. It's because of these types of things. Gavin Newsom, if you see this, if you hear this, you got to veto this bill. This is ridiculous. I mean, this is affecting every single Californian in the state. So Assembly Member Zabur, he's saying that this is quote, by the way, AB 1333 was never intended to limit a crime victim's right to defend yourself, your family, and your home. The bill's goal, listen to this, bill's goal is to prevent wannabe vigilantes like Kyle Rittenhouse from provoking violence and then claiming self-defense after the fact. Kyle Rittenhouse, which happened a few years back, is not a good enough example for California to take away the right for people to protect their home. There's 3 things I believe we care about the most: freedom of speech, the right to bear arms, and the pursuit of happiness. That's what we care about, okay? And those all 3 things are common, okay, for every single person in this country. It doesn't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat. You care about those 3 things. You want to have freedom of speech. When I say something or have an opinion, I don't get scrutinized. I don't go to jail. I'm not arrested. I have the right to bear arms. I can protect myself, okay, even against my government, Okay, if my government is trying to come and kill me, I have the right to bear arms. Okay, and we're the only country in the world that actually has that law. And three, the pursuit of happiness. All men are created equal, right? And we have the right to have the pursuit of happiness. Okay, and this is part of it. This bill of not going into effect is part of our pursuit of happiness. Okay, it's because this is gonna let you to protect your home to be happy in the future. Okay, this is, I think, is plain ridiculous. It just makes no sense, Mr. Zabur. This is a ridiculous bill. I think you should get rid of it. And Gavin Newsom, if this is on your agenda while you're governor, I think you should veto this. If you want to venture out of this video, please like, subscribe, follow, share, comment. I want to hear your comments. Do you think this is right? Do you think California should take the right away from Californians to protect their home when they come and try to kill you?